Hey, it's your girl Wildflower of UGS Music, and welcome back to Popcorn Culture, where we're going to talk about all the microwavable music we all love. Today we're going to talk about something you may have heard of involving Saweetie, Nicki Minaj, and Ice Spice. We're going to talk about some new music with Usher, Summerwalker, 21 Savage, Chris Brown and Ciara, Lil Uzi, and Nelly Choppa. But first, since it's old anyways, and I just actually saw the Barbie movie over the weekend, let's go ahead and talk about this Nicki Minaj Barbie song debacle. So, word on the street is that Saweetie came up with the song Icy Girl in the tune of Barbie Girl. You may or may not have seen the snippet online, but basically, she approached Nicki Minaj's team with the idea for collaboration. Next thing you know, Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice are collaborating on the song. Now, you guys know that Saweetie is pretty unproblematic, so there wasn't too much back and forth about it online, but Saweetie's writer, Jason Martin, wants a piece of the pie, and rightfully so, right? I mean, I think someone from Saweetie's camp should get something because the idea technically came from them to redo the song, you know, because it is a sample that we're talking about, but the idea to redo that sample came from them. So I do think that, you know, someone from over there should get something, in my opinion. Now here's where it gets tricky. So everyone knows that Nicki Minaj is the Barb, right? Right. So another artist making a Barbie themed song is an interesting choice. So that's why I think that them reaching out to try to collaborate with Nicki Minaj was a smart choice and a good choice. Back to the story. So why would Nicki Minaj collaborate with Ice Spice? Well, obviously because Ice Spice is the bigger artist right now. Because I do think that the song would have done well if she would have done the original collaboration with Saweetie. I do. But I do think that it would have done better, you know, the way that they did it. I hate to say that, you know, because as I said in my last video, I'm a Saweetie fan. I like Saweetie. I really like Saweetie. But I mean, this isn't about liking Saweetie. And at the end of the day, if anyone from her side is do anything, it'll probably be her writer. So I think that that's the thing about it, is like in the situation, Saweetie kind of just loses out because she doesn't get to do the collaboration, and I don't know if she wrote it or, you know, had anything to do with the writing. So whoever did, you know what I'm saying, would, I guess, legally, you know, I don't even know. I ain't even gonna say that word because, you know, with the music industry and the way that they pay people and don't pay people and all types of stuff, I don't know how it's supposed to go. But you know what? Like, I think about it and it's like, okay, like I said, nobody owns anything. It's a sample, blah, blah, blah. Saweetie came up with her Icy Girl version and, you know, gave us a snippet and everything like that, and approached them with it. And essentially she could have just not. She could have just come up with the Icy Girl version and not approach Nicki Minaj at all and just let the song out. She could have. Now that would have been an interesting choice, like I said, but she could have done that. So the fact that she's the one that gets booted off the song is just, you know, damn. So what do you guys think? Do you care about the ethics? Do you think that, you know, because it's business, it's not wrong? Or do you think that, you know, as long as the business is done correctly, then there is no right or wrong outside of that type of thing? What do you think? I want to know in the comments. On to some new releases. Now, I did think that Usher, Summerwalker, and 21 Savage was an interesting combination. I'd be interested to know how that collaboration came about, but I listened to the song, and to my surprise, it's a nice breakup song. Everyone sounds great on the song. It's called Good Good, and basically they're saying that they're not good to the point where they can go on and still be together, but they're good to the point where they don't have any animosity, which I like. And which is also interesting because, as you probably know, Summerwalker is going through a little breakup with Lil Meech, which, you know, based off their internet antics and the little posts and everything like that, I don't know if they're good or what, but you can comment on that as well. Chris Brown and Ciara dropped the song together called How We Roll, and I do like her first verse on the song. I do. I like the beat of the song, and I do think that their voices sound pretty together. And you know what? If they would have written this song without the feature and just had Ciara on it, I definitely would have liked it too. Probably better, you know, no shade or anything like that, but just saying, like, it's just a song that had a nice beat and a nice little sound, you know? So whether it included Chris Brown or not, I think I would have still liked it if they added her another verse in or something instead of a feature verse. And I also think that, you know, Chris Brown is not the only male that would sound good on that song. I kind of feel like maybe somebody with a stronger voice too would have sounded good on the song. Like the first person that comes to mind, I don't know why, but like when I was listening to the song, I was thinking, Lucky Daye would sound good on this song with her too, But I mean, there's nothing wrong with the song, they can leave. Look at me rewriting the song. It's already done, and it's done well. People who are Chris Brown fans and people who are fans of Ciara's music would definitely like it. That's all I have right now, y'all. But when I come back, we're gonna talk about NLE Choppa and Lil Uzi Vert. But for now, what happened to with Kid Poetry?
Yo, what's good, Wildflower? What's good, Popcorn Culture? It's your boy Kid Poetry. If you ain't know, it's me, and we are back again for another What Happened To. And today, we're going to do something a little different, you know what I mean? We ain't going to go so far back. We're going to get somebody from nowadays, you dig? And today, we're going to go with somebody real cool, you know what I mean? Somebody that might have been on your mind. That's all you dig? Today, we are wondering what happened to K-Camp. Okay, K-Camp, born Christopher Campbell, is an Atlanta-based rapper who got on the scene around 2009, but everybody really picked up on him, I want to say around 2014, when he dropped his big smash hit, It Ain't Nothing That Cut That Bit Up. You know what I mean? He tore the streets up with that joint. He had some really other hot songs that came out as well, and he just had another really big joint during the pandemic, which was called Renegade. Everybody was jumping on that. That was a big TikTok moment. So really, we trying to find out today what happened. You know what I mean? He was putting out some really big songs at one time. Everybody was into him. Everybody was vibing. And then it just seemed like he wasn't getting that visibility that he was getting presented beforehand. And today, we really just trying to find out what the fuck happened to my boy K-Camp, man. So like I said, K-Camp got into the game around 2014. That's when he got a deal signed to Interscope. Interscope put him on. He also got signed with a production deal. So, he was making beats, making music for other people. He was making a whole lot of mixtapes. He had some really hot mixtapes as well as his Kiss projects. KISS. He had, I believe, 3 of those that came out. Really fire music. And he just wasn't feeling what was going on over there. He really wanted to start his own brand, get his own thing going under him. And that's what he did. Now, in 2018, he started his own label, Rare Sound, where he was able to put out some of the music that he wanted to create. And that was after he already been on the XXL freshman cover list. I mean, he made hot joints. He had already been nominated for a BET Hip Hop Award, and things were already on the up and up. I'm talking about everybody knew this nigga name. K-Camp was becoming a household name. In 2019, tragedy struck. He lost his 11-month-old daughter, and it seemed like this was right in the midst of everything going on with COVID, and COVID impacted all of us. I'm talking about everybody that I know as an artist, as well as fully developed artists that we know and love, really had a hard time during COVID dealing with those things. So on top of that, having something as devastating as losing a child during that time, I can only imagine what that did for his career. I can only imagine what that did for his psyche, for his creative ability during that time. However, he kept going, and I commend him for that. He kept riding. He kept doing his shit. I mean, almost every year since 2014, omitting 2016 and 2017, he has dropped a project. He has dropped an album. He has released new music. He stayed up with the times. He just had the Renegade joint, which was one of the biggest things popping on TikTok. So, honestly, what happened to him? Not a damn thing. In fact, he became even more polarizing. He found his niche. He has his own fan base that go out and get his music, because as I stated, he's consistently dropping music since 2014. Since 2014, he's been consistently dropping music, giving people stuff that they want to hear, giving the masses music that they want to hear as well. So I really commend this brother. especially knowing his story, understanding some of the trials and tribulations that he had to go through and face. This music industry is not an easy thing, man. It's not an easy thing to endure, and people expect you to still be at your highest height no matter what you're going through in life. So today, what happened to the brother? He found a new route. He's not everywhere in front of everybody's face, but honestly, in this day and age, you really don't need to be. You just have to find your group, the people that are going to go out there and support you. He makes music for the ladies, so they definitely going to step out and show some love when he come to your town. And they going to listen to the new projects as well. So, K-Camp, we really appreciate you, man. Keep doing your thing. Shit, next time you come to Atlanta, next time I hear about a show, I'm definitely going to pull up me and my shorty for a show. And that's what it is. What happened to?
We're back, and I want to finish off with our last two topics. So if you've made it this far, go ahead and like the video, please. And Nelly Chopper came out with his version of Hot in Here by Nelly. I think his version is called Getting Hot or something like that. But yeah, it's cute. He's dressed like Nelly. He's rapping like him. The videos are similar. You know, it seems very random for him to do this, but I'm here for it. Give Nelly his flowers. I threw in some screenshots and some clips for you guys to get a little visual of what I'm talking about with the similarities. So go ahead and check that video out. I think it's just, like I said, it seems pretty random to me, but I'm all for giving Nelly his flowers, so cool. So Uzi came out with the Pink Tape Level 1. Now he did just drop the Pink Tape, but this is the Pink Tape Level 1. This EP has 6 songs on it, which none of them I actually liked, which is so strange, y'all, because I am for real an Uzi fan. But I did not like any of those songs, not even the one with Nicki Minaj on it, the first song on there. And you know, that's another strange thing because I am a super duper Nicki fan. So 2 of my faves done came together and I don't like the song. And like I said, I usually do like Uzi's music whenever I listen to a project. There's a lot of songs that I like on it usually. So this is something else. But I don't know if they're changing or if I'm changing. I'm thinking that it's me changing because like there's just like, when it comes to like my music taste and things like that I used to be entertained by and stuff like that, I don't find myself as entertained with certain things anymore. Hopefully, I don't know, one day we can make a video about that type of thing. But yeah, I love Nicki Minaj, I love Uzi, but sometimes I feel like this is the start of me like not liking them as much. You know what I mean? I don't want to even say that, but you know, I might be getting there. I didn't mean to go there. I didn't. It wasn't supposed to get that serious. I just wanted to talk about Uzi because he dropped recently, and here I am making revelations, or almost. I didn't like this one, but I liked the Pink Tape for what I heard of it. So, I mean, did y'all like it? Did y'all listen to it? Did y'all listen to any of the music that I mentioned here today? If so, cool. Let me know what you thought about it. If not, check them out and then come back and let me know what you thought about it. Go ahead and like the video. Share this video with a music lover. And I'll see you next week for some more music topics. I am Wildflower with UGS Music. This is Popcorn Culture, and y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching.